रुचिका, हमने बहुत सारी थ्रिलर फिल्म्स इधर देखी हैं, तो ऐसे में आप पे कैसा प्रेशर था इसको डिफरेंट बनाना? किस तरीके से ये आपने डिफरेंट रखा है? इसमें हम क्या अलग देख पाएंगे?
थैंक यू वेरी मच स्मिता जी। आई थिंक टिपिकली जब आप एक हू डन इट थ्रिलर देखते हो उसमें बहुत सस्पेंस और थ्रिल एज द नेम सजेस्ट है, लेकिन ह्यूमर बहुत लिमिटेड हो जाता है। बट इस फिल्म में प्लॉट क्वर्की भी है, मर्की भी है, सो आई थिंक दैट राइट बैलेंस ऑफ अ लॉट ऑफ ह्यूमर। एंड जो ट्रेलर में अगर आपने देखा, स्टार्टिंग में कहा है कि अंग्रेज चले गए इन्हें छोड़ गए, तो अगर आप पंकज जी पे तब जूम करेंगे तो ये जब हम सब बातें कर रहे थे, ही वाज लाइक मैं कहाँ हूँ। एंड आई थिंक जस्ट द लेंस विथ विच Dinu and Homi have looked at this film as an outsider who enters this posh Delhi club, which makes it so aspirational, and yet with Pankaj Ji's character it makes it so rooted. तो कभी कभी आप इनके साथ हंस रहे हो, इन पर हंस रहे हो, मतलब 20 रुपए का टिप राजा जी दे सकते हैं ऐसी दुनिया में. But yeah, so I'm hoping the humor and just the way we've tried to reinvent this genre, I'm hoping that it sets a new sort of benchmark for storytelling of whodunits and Netflix in India. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Next, if you raise your hands, our volunteers will help you with the mic. Hi.
Yeah. Hello, here, center, at the
Right
center.
center, yeah.
Shilpa here from Mayapuri magazine. My question is for Karishma. Hello, Karishma ji. Karishma, as a seasoned actress, how do you navigate the nuances of character development in an OTT platform compared to traditional cinema? What aspect do you find most rewarding in this digital space?
Later. So, to be very honest, I think in OTT, things are much more realistic, much more prepared. Not that they aren't in films, but in OTT, you have a lot more readings and a lot more time given. And then there are two ways, because some are long platform, which is like a series, which is very different, but this was a film. But the interesting thing for me in Murder Mubarak was that this character, she is, yes, an actress and maybe a dream girl from suspense movies, but she's very real. She's very quirky and eccentric, but she's very human. And that's what I found really intriguing and different, because that was Homi's main thing, that yeah, she may be a bit OTT in her ways, but she's human. So I really liked, that aspect from it. So you'll see a different me. I hope you enjoy it.
Great, thank you. Well, my next question is for होमी जी. जिस तरह से कहानियाँ आप बताते हैं जो ऑडियंस को हुक्ड करके रखती है स्टार्ट टू एंड, तो क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे मर्डर मुबारक इस फिल्म के लिए नेटफ्लिक्स ही प्लेटफॉर्म क्यों अकॉर्डिंग टू यू?
I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice, sorry. No, because I didn't have a choice. It was a fantastic marriage.
Hello.
It's been, for a while, I've been wanting to have that red N on one of my pieces of work, and now I finally got it. And what was your question?
Why Murder Mubarak on Netflix platform?
The
Because
collaboration.
it's the best collaboration you can have for something like this. They know how to package it. They know how to do everything good with it. So it's a no-brainer.
Hi, this is...
And that was Sara's mic drop because she appreciated what I just said.
yeah, on the center, this is Sohail from Instant Bollywood. My question can be to any of the filmmaker, Dino ji, Homi, you could answer, or Ruchika.
I'll answer.
I don't know, it would be very fair to ask this question, but then, ये जो film है, suspense thriller है, मुझे याद दिलाती है 36 Chinatown की actually. And I would like to ask Karishma also, like, Kareena was there in the film. तो जब वो क्लब की कहानी बताते हैं तो वो फिल्म immediately it reflects. So how Abbas Mastan ji were there, who is known for his twist and turn and lots of, like, he's made such good films. So how were you, very conscious about the thing that you don't, people don't compare that thing and you try to be a little different also?
Well, I unfortunately haven't seen that film. So I don't know if I'll be able to pull any references from that into this. What makes this film extremely unique is the fact that it's carved out of a book. So it's a piece of work that's already been written a while ago. and the script has been carved out of that. And I don't know about the film. I mean, I haven't seen the film you're talking about, but I'm not sure if any film has been done in a colonial gymkhana, which we have only a handful of in the country, where it's based. So that's the quirkiness is. It's actually it's quite a caustic look at the elite, but a subsect of the elite who are in these colonial clubs, living with a colonial hangover, where the politics of the club is more important to them than the politics of the country, where they live for each other's validation, and it's a very bizarre world. I mean, it's the rich have never looked so poor.
I'm not sure whether Kareena was in this movie. She was? Okay, I'm sorry, I may have not watched it. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't watched this movie, so I can't really comment about that. But this movie is very different.
Okay, so I can assure you, I can assure you, and we've known each other for a while. This film has been written as a book. You're more than welcome to get the book. Anuja will get one more copy sold, and you can read it. There's no similarity between any film. It's, I think, probably the most original murder mystery coming out of India. That's how original it is. You will not find a scene that's a copy from anywhere also. That I can assure you.
Hi, my
Well,
question
let's not
is-
judge the book by its cover. We get to see it on the 15th of March, and with that, we have time for one last question.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Aina, and my question's to Sara. So, Bambi Todi looks, like a very distinct character, and my question to you is, how different or similar is she to Sara? That's you in real life.
Well, I think that she's quite different to me. What do I say? No, honestly, I think that both me and Bambi Todi have been born in maybe a world of privilege. But I think the main difference is that I think Bambi's a bit oblivious of her privilege in a certain way. Like, she just expects it to be that way because she doesn't know any better. I think that I recognize the privilege that I come from. I also work with people, and I think I have a slightly more real upbringing to her. And as a result of which, I'm a little more maybe sensitive than she is. But I think she's also infinitely more stylish and glamorous than I am. And she's also a kleptomaniac, which you will find out. And I'm not, or at least I have to say I'm not. So those are the differences. But yeah, well, Sanjay sir thinks I steal all his food. But that aside, I think, yeah, that should hopefully answer your question.
My next question's for
Well,
Vijay.
that's all the time we.
Oh,
That's all the time we have for the Q&As. One more? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. My question's for Vijay.
Oh.
I want to know that, a lot of people, it's no secret that you're Netflix darling. Have people come to you for advice that how should they navigate their career when it comes to OTT?
I'm sorry, I lost you.
Have people asked you for advice how to navigate and go about their career when it comes to OTT because, you're Netflix's darling?
What advice do I have for others?
Or have people come to you? Do people ask you for advice?
No, nobody asked me for advice. Nobody
मैं
considers
पूछ
me
लेता
wise
May
enough
I
to
answer this question?
give the advice.
अच्छा काम करो, acting अच्छा करो, अच्छी acting करो, सब set हो जाता है. Correct?
Thank you
And
so
work
much.
hard.
Well, there's so much.
Nayan.
Yeah,
Nayan
no,
can ask.
Time, right time. What's okay, one last question. आपका हुक्म सर आँखों पर.
Thank you, first of all. So my question is to Karishma. Recently, Dil To Pagal Hai was, re-released, and we have seen the craze that people have in the theaters still for you. And I think in the movie also you play a darling movie star. You are a darling movie star, and you will remain that. But there is one complaint that I'm thinking possibly all of us have, is that you do very few projects. And today there's a different paradigm shift vis-a-vis actresses, especially because of the OTT revolution. People are getting a lot of good parts to play, and thanks to Netflix as well. Would we see you more now?
Well, that's many questions in one.
That's why no time.
To be very honest, I do selective work out of choice. I like doing that. I like to be comfortable, and I like to sail at my own pace. So, and that's the genuine truth. I think I'm lucky and thankful that I'm in a position or situation where I can say yes or no. Firstly, that answers. Hopefully, I will do more work, but depends on what I feel, genuinely. The other thing is, I don't know, I didn't play an actress in Dil To Pagal Hai. No, yeah. But yeah, here, see, for me today, I want to do
a kind of a love-hate relationship with this club. And he wants to run away from it. So this is what I can tell right now.
पंकज जी
मुझे क्लब से याद आया, बहुत कमाल विचित्र सी जगह है, अद्भुत जगह है, फिल्म देखेंगे तो पता चलेगा.
इस अद्भुत से जगह के एक और किरदार से हम बात करते हैं. करिश्मा, माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस फॉर यू. एंड आपने हमेशा कहा है कि जब आप कोई भी किरदार करेंगी, द रोल शुड बी मोटिवेटिंग इनफ फॉर यू टू गो बैक टू वर्क. कैन यू टेल अस व्हाट वाज द पर्टिकुलर रीजन बिहाइंड सेइंग यस टू मर्डर मुबारक, एंड व्हाट कैन द ऑडियंसेस एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम शहनाज नूरानी?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, trailer कैसा लगा? Genuinely. Okay, great. I think that's what the entire cast wants to hear. So I think, yes, as you all know, I'm very selective about what I do. So when Homie called me, and Homie is an old dear friend of mine, we went to school together, we've grown up together, and of course he's such a fantastic, quirky guy and maker.
But he forgot about you.
Yeah. So when I heard the script, the first reaction was like, oh my God, I have to be a part of this fantastically unusual film. So yes, I think you'll get to see a very different me in Shehnaz Noorani, and lots to expect. And I hope you all really enjoy the film as much as the trailer.
We look forward to the different avatar of yours, and wishing you the best. Thank you.
And of course, I have to add this absolutely stellar, fantastic cast. It was a pleasure to work with everyone, from Dinu to Netflix to all these amazing actors. We had a blast and cherished memories, genuinely.
Thank you, and wish you the best. Thank you so much. Sanjay sir, my next question is for you, and if I could give you the mic here. Yeah. From Love Stories to Fame Game, coming on the Bollywood Wife show, and now Murder Mubarak, each ensemble is more unique from the other. क्या prep जाता है एक ensemble में काम करने के पीछे, especially जब कैमरा के सामने हर एक अलग-अलग method, हर एक इंसान का अलग-अलग method होता है to perform.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Exactly जैसे आप बोल रहे हो, ऐसा ensemble cast है. So when I got this opportunity, when Homie called me and narrated a part of the script and everything, when I heard about the cast, it's very rare कि आपको एक फिल्म में मौका मिलता है कि करिश्मा के अलावा मैंने किसी और के साथ पहले काम नहीं किया था. So I got the opportunity to work with Sara, Tiska, Sohail, Pankaj ji, Vijay, Dimple, who was my childhood crush. जब बॉबी बन रही थी, हम बहुत बहुत छोटे थे, राज अंकल के घर जाते थे, तो लगता था इतनी खूबसूरत कौन है, और अभी भी वो इतनी खूबसूरत है. Unfortunately, she's not here. So that was something very, very, very exciting. And to be part of this ensemble cast, and especially to be directed by Homie, was absolutely wonderful. And like you said, you took the names of all the things what I've done for Netflix. मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ, Netflix को बोलता रहता हूँ मुझे घर जमाई बना ले और घर पे ही रखे, काम करते रहूँगा मैं Netflix के लिए.
And we were backstage and he's taught me.
और मेरे 20 रुपए याद रखना.
Sir, 40 हैं, इसलिए मैं कह रहा था हुकुम.
नहीं, वो मेरे रोल का एक है, मैं जहाँ जाता हूँ
वैसे
मेरा दिल बहुत बड़ा है, रणवजे का दिल बहुत बड़ा, 20-20 रुपए लोगों को बांटता रहता है वो।
इसलिए मैंने दिल के करीब अपने पास रखे हैं, अपने करीब रखे हैं।
थैंक यू। मिठाई बच्चों के लिए पर।
इंतजार रहेगा। Jiska, my next questions for you. Your performances, often praised for their depth that it has, and how did you approach your character in this film, and what's one aspect or characteristic of Roshni Batra that particularly stayed with you, stuck with you?
Thank you, Sachin. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for crossing the ceiling for us, most of you. When I met Homi, he looked at me and he said, "Yeah, TC!" So I said, "Have I met him before?" I'd never met him before. And he just gave me this big hug, and I was like, I'm losing my memory. I'm using the phone too much. मेरे को याद नहीं आ रहा है मैं इनको कहाँ मिली हूँ. But that's what it was like. He has this way of making everything seem like easy, breezy. He'll let you do your own thing, very improvisational. Roshni Batra, I've never done a comedy to this level. And for me, that was really joyous. सबने मेरे को बहुत दुखियारी माताओं के रोल में देखा है और तुझे सब है पता है ना माँ, etc. etc. But so to see and to be this person who could do these bizarre things. And the thing with Homi is he doesn't say you as an actor आप अपना shot देते हैं and then you look at him कि everybody looks at the director बहुत उम्मीद से कि कैसा किया मैंने, how was I, and he'd say yeah, I can't say the word for it but he would just say क्या तूने, and I would be like only Homi can say these things to you. It's hilarious. He's hilarious. And two other things to add to this. I've been a fan of the work that Maddock has been doing. I got my eye on them. And they were just the most fantastic producers. So enabling, so comforting. They had our back. We were there for a long 3 or 4 schedules in Delhi when we were shooting. They made it so comfortable. Thank you for that. And I'm finally on Netflix. So ta-dum!
Woo! Congratulations on that. And I was trying to eavesdrop what's happening at home. I was trying to figure out, do I talk like that? When did I have a stroke during the shoot? But Iska, I think you're still in the, I like the you're in the character today, Delhi Royal Club character, because when you tujhe sab hai na pata ma, I love the way you said it. So you're full.
Tujhe sab hai pata hai na ma. She's a totally different kind of ma. She's got it going on, this ma. In this club, she's got it going on. She's not the ma that you saw earlier.
Oh, we got I like the vibe there. Wishing you the best. And Suhail, my questions to you. Delhi ke Gabru Jawan.
Ji.
Did being from Delhi and your familiarity with the city made it easy for you to step into the character?
100%. मतलब जहाँ से मैं आता हूँ वहाँ की कहानी होगी और मेरे घर के बहुत पास था जहाँ पे हम लोग शूट कर रहे थे, तो उस एरिया में मैं बड़ा हूँ और ऐसे किरदार मैंने बहुत देखे हैं, तो थोड़ी आसानी हो जाती है, तो सही है।
थोड़ा अपने कैरेक्टर के बारे में हम बताएंगे प्लीज।
तो यश बत्रा नाम है, वो लोग उसको गलत समझते हैं, भोला सा आदमी है, कभी कभी ड्रग्स कर लेता है।
There's so much musty happening right here. So
well, honestly, I think for us behind the camera, watching our director and his performance was the best thing for me. Genuinely, like she said, just watching Homi and his swag.
सेट से ज़्यादा मज़ा आता था रात को पैकअप के बाद होमी के कमरे में। ओह, मतलब बोलते थे कि हम यादें बना रहे थे और साथ में फिल्म बन रही थी।
There's a lot of mic drop and basically it's true. It's true.
Lolo keeps dropping the mic.
Anybody else would like to add anything to any funny incident?
डिम्पल मैम अपनी कुछ ज्वेलरी खरीद के लाती थी पुरानी दिल्ली से, यार क्या पहनूंगी होमी, ये देखिए लाई हूँ।
The funniest was because it was an ensemble. कुछ ये जो मौजूद हैं यहाँ पर धुरंधर लोग, इनके अलावा डिम्पल मैम और भी कुछ 7-8 इम्पोर्टेंट की कैरेक्टर्स हैं इस फिल्म में, तो बहुत बड़ी कास्ट है और उनमें से सबको मॉनिटर देखना होता था। जैसी कट बोले सब पहुंच गए, मॉनिटर के पास में सांस लेने की जगह नहीं होती थी। होमी यूज्ड टू सिट ऐसे बाल अपने खींच के, गेट आउट गाइस, no actor should come near the monitor. So this was something that he had to really, like, he had to have his guard on all the time.
I definitely think that.
Mike, please.
Who? Lolo ma'am. No, I definitely think that the गर्दी problem was a big problem, क्योंकि होटल में भी ये problem हो गई थी, क्योंकि एक बार जब मुझे पता चला कि दिल्ली में avocado toast बहुत अच्छा मिल रहा है, तो मैंने सारे avocado शायद खा लिए, तो संजय सर को मिला नहीं था. So I think the rush was a real problem on and off the set. Sorry, Sanjay sir.
No यार,
Today
सारे
production will order you an avocado
पूरे
toast
दिल्ली
from
का
Bombay.
avocado, सारा मक्के की रोटी, सरसों का साग और avocado, अगर खत्म हो गया किचन में नहीं तो सारा के रूम में जाते थे, वहाँ पे सारे पड़े होते थे। और जो आप बात कर रहे हो 8 एक्टर्स की, वो जो हमारा एक पोस्टर है जो हम ऐसा देख रहे हैं, वो मर्डर नहीं देख रहे हैं, हम एक्चुअली मॉनिटर देख रहे हैं।
Thank you so much for reliving the memories of the sets of Murder Mubarak. I request all of you to please step forward for a nice photo op, and we look forward to the quirky and murky Murder Mubarak. 1 second.